In the United States, 80 to 90% of Americans do not have enough savings for retirement. National Savings Day brings awareness on how and when to start saving. Anchor Wealth Management CEO and wealth advisor Adam Ludwig says this month is a reminder that starting early is one of the most important assets in savings. Doing so builds up incomes in the long run thanks to compound interests, which are passive incomes that allow one to grow their investment only by earning savings. So even the smallest monthly saving today can make a big difference tomorrow.
The challenge is getting started. So whether that's $50 a month, $100 a month, whether that's a different direction, trying to pay off some debt like a credit card or living on less than you make, you have to come up with a written, proactive plan.